Morning, everyone. It's great to see everybody. They're smiling faces, energetic, happy, joyful, stressed, tired, all that, which is okay because we're doing a lot of great work, helping a lot of great people. Uh, Around 2019, right before the pandemic, our wonderful former council woman, Danielle Glaris, decided that there was a great need in our community, and the need was greater than one individual program or entity. And so she and with her staff, with Jackie and the rest of them, came up with a program called what is it called? Greater Riverdale
Riverdale
Care.
cares.
And so from that time, we've been operating, we've been coming together. In the beginning, it was just several of us, nonprofits, some that are on the line, some that aren't here today. Matter of fact, our core uh, group hasn't joined yet. But we saw the need was great. We came together and did supernatural things together. And uh, Danielle and I had a similar theme of working together, being better together. And that's what happened. We just grew into now literally over probably 70, 80 organizations that on occasion join us with Riverdale Cares. But in our first conversations, Jackie, remember this, we were sitting around a table outside of Whole Foods, and she was stepping down and she was moving out, and she asked Annabelle and myself, Banana, to see if we would take over, Greater Riverdale Cares, be co-chairs. And we did that. And she made this statement. She said, you take this wherever you desire it to go. Because I started, but we know that you're going to have a big dream and a big vision to see this thing explode. So today, after uh, talking with Pastor Mike, the head of Greater Riverdale Thrives, which Greater Riverdale Cares was a entity of Greater Riverdale Thrives, and talking with our now council member Eric Olson, and really Ann and I laboring together to understand how important it is for everyone on this line and how value you are to us. We're seeing the need for us to expand Greater Riverdale Cares. So starting today, Greater Riverdale Cares will no longer be Greater Riverdale Cares. It's going to be Prince George's Cares Coalition. So we're going to expand ourselves throughout the whole Prince George's County,
Ooh.
being more inclusive with other programs that have joined us throughout the county. And we just know that we are just simply better together. And so we're very excited about this for the expansion that we're looking. We're not just looking in the beginning, we were just dealing with food insecurity or food security, however you want to look at it. But now we're really trying to expand ourselves not only to food insecurity, but also to raising awareness with nutrition and health and all the other entities that have come on board with us. And so we're seeing this need. We're going to break it down a little bit, not Prince George's, but to make it easier for us, it'll be PG Cares Coalition. So it'll be a little simpler than saying the whole name Prince George's. But we're very excited about this because we recognize that uh, agencies from all across the county have seen the importance of coming together. They've seen the importance of us all working together for the greater cause. Think about just this past year, all the different outreaches we've done and everything that we've done to support our communities. And everybody has come together to make that happen, not just within Greater Riverdale area, but all across the county. Agencies are coming together to make a huge difference and a major impact. And so we're very excited about this, and we're very hopeful that that we're going to even be able to explain the expansion even into greater detail. because we want to impact every part of this county. Everybody in this group, really, you've got the whole county in your mind. I know we're generalized in some of us in one area, but for Passion Compassion, we reach almost every district in this county. And so we want to make sure that we're including everyone. When Reverend Clark, when you came aboard, just for you as an example, we were so excited. You know, you're not in the greater Riverdale area, but you saw, you know, something that you felt like you could connect with. And so we want to make sure that we're opening this up to where we're not just centralizing, you know, certain area, but we recognize that we have a greater cause. And so we're very excited about this. In just a moment or so, we're going to watch a brief video from Pastor Mike so you can hear from the perspective of Greater Riverdale Thrives. This was well thought out, well planned. This was not us just coming up with an idea and running with it. We worked with those that we were submitted to, as I said, with GRT, with Pastor Mike, sat down with Councilman Olson, got his thoughts and you know, view on it. And so we're here today to just, we're excited. Annabelle will, after Pastor Mike comes on, she'll come and talk about where this really originated. How did we get this thought in mind? So you understand that there was something that happened that made us think outside of the box. And so, Anna, we're going to turn it back to you for a brief video from Pastor Mike. Now, Pastor Mike's out of the country somewhere.
Having a vacation.
He's having a vacation. So just watch Pastor Mike and hear his thoughts here so you understand that this was a well thought out plan.
All
Go ahead,
right.
Anna.
I will share my screen if I could remember. Okay. Oh, wait.
That's it.
No, wait.
Oh,
I'm having technical difficulty. Hang on. One more time. All right, much better. Okay, let me know if you could hear it. Um,
Good morning. As many of you already
yes,
know,
we
my
can
name
hear
is
it.
Pastor Mike, Pastor Michael Dixon, the associate pastor at Solid Rock Church, the founding president and executive director of the Metamorphosis Community Project, which serves as the home of Greater Riverdale Thrives Community Coalition. I am joining you via video this morning because I'm out of the country on vacation. But we thought it important, Pastor Ben, Ann, and I, for you all to be aware of how we are processing the news that was shared or will be shared with you this morning. I want to say that we at Greater Riverdale Thrives and I, Pastor Mike, am very excited for the emergence of PGC. And I want to tell you why. I'm excited because I believe that PGC is a reflection of the maturation of Greater Riverdale Cares and that it necessitates a slight separation from GRT that will result in a multiplication of the lives that are touched throughout our county through the Greater Riverdale family. And therefore, we are excited and we are in full support. And let me tell you, let me just parse out and just elaborate in short order why I feel the way that I summarized just moments ago. So I believe that PGC is a reflection of the maturation of GRC because GRC is actually concentrating on expanding its impact and its footprint within our entire county. And that means that they will not be able, you will not be able to merely concentrate on the greater Riverdale area, but you can expand to various parts of our county and have greater impact. And so it is a natural, in my opinion, a natural maturation. And so therefore um, we're not remiss. We are excited about the slight separation because we do not view this, and then Pastor Ben and Anna and I have spoken about this. We do not see this as a separation between spouses, but we view this as a the kind of separation that is beneficial and that expands the impact of what each of us can do, and particularly PGC, because they will be able, in not focusing just and primarily exclusively on the greater Riverdale area, obviously they'll be able to, the scope of what they're doing is going to be felt in other places. So just like a family that sends their children out, we're not saying who's the parent and who's the child, that doesn't matter. GRC was here before GRT, admittedly, but either way, the work is going to be taken to other places. So the separation is not a separation; it's actually a kind of expansion. Which I'm from Landover. That's where Pastor Mike is from. And in Landover, when one experienced good, then we all celebrated. When one made it to the heights of their profession or academia, then everyone was proud because, hey, that person is from Landover. Well, Prince George's Cares is from Greater Riverdale. And so we're so excited because if Prince George's Cares benefits, then surely Greater Riverdale Thrives will benefit as well. So we know that Greater Riverdale Cares or Prince George's Cares will not forget about home, but they are expanding their impact, which will result in the multiplication of those families and individuals that are touched by that coalition. And so I'm a native Prince Georgian. I am proudly Prince George's. I am like those T-shirts or those shirts. I don't know if you've seen them, where it says Prince George's against everybody. Like I am a Prince George's first type person, and so anything that will serve our county, anything that will benefit the families in our county, I am wholeheartedly behind and want to find out ways in which we can support and help and cheer and collaborate. And so that has not changed. We look forward to hearing of great things and helping as opportunity allows the work to move forward through Prince George's Cares. So that's what Pastor Mike thinks. I think that this maturation necessitates a slight separation that will result in the multiplication of who's served and the efficiency by which they are served. And so, Pastor Ben, Anna, entire team, please know that we're part of Prince George's Cares as well. So that hasn't changed. But we understand that the scope of work will change, that more is going to be done to impact the entire county than can be done if we just remain the same. So we are for it wholeheartedly and look forward to participating in, as we have the capacity, participating in what happens within Prince George's Cares. So God bless you. And I'm going to get back now. I don't know if I'm right now, I'll be sipping on a virgin pina colada or on an excursion or whatever, but I'm going to get ready to finish my packing for that. But God bless you. Have a great one. Much love and appreciation to you all. Thank you for all you do for our area. That work will not stop, but it will expand through Prince George's Cares. Thank you. And again, God bless each and every one of you.
That was good.
Yeah.
Very powerful endorsement. The more he said it, the more I feel like I'm getting more confident in terms of saying Prince George's Cares, PGC. Yeah. Yep. It definitely allows us to operate as a group in a manner that is more streamlined. We're not careful, oh, how about the other part, right? Because we used to concentrate our effort in Greater Riverdale Cares area, but now it's Prince George's County as a whole. So a lot easier to operate, definitely. So yeah, like Pastor Mike said, it was very careful thought that behind the scene that we went through. And it's like what Pastor Mike said, it's like the child that was raised and now ready to fly. I think this will allow us to fly. And that's because it all started really in what Pastor Ben is saying, the roundtable discussion. Um, and I was always, whenever I chit chat with Pastor Ben, it's like, Pastor Ben, this time we're doing like right now, we are all excited but tired, right? Joyful but a little bit exhausted. So, but we're here, right? So we don't want to waste that precious time. So we have to be intentional how we're using our communication, how we're using our connection. Um, and the roundtable discussion really opened up that, you know, that pathway where, okay, there's more to food access and um you know, food insecurity that we all care about, that there is the other angle that we found out, right? And it's all about the social determinants of health as well. So I think during the roundtable discussion, we were able to hear a lot of our partners share insights. There's like, I mean, Beth, who hosted and facilitated that discussion, provided a really, really good executive summary. And that's the reason why we haven't even share it to you guys. So, and because there's a lot of things out there that we all shared together. And I think there is something great about how do we proceed from this point. And so Beth was kind enough to give us a holistic overview and data points around that facilitated roundtable and came up with two things: focus on food security in our area, especially in Prince George's County, but also address social determinants of health, which is not health has a lot of contributing factors that impact people, and that could be worries about where how they're gonna pay their rent, the utilities, worries about their children's welfare, and the, like, the people are experiencing depression, the behavior aspect of it, the mental aspect of it. So um and that could not be done without careful strategy together, right? So it is a multi-year process. There's three pillars that came out of it. The first pillar is defining community and overall community health. The second pillar is needs, resources, and impact assessment. So identifying them as a group. And the last one will be how the influential leadership and community engagement. So those are the things that as a group will probably do it like, you know, uh, like together. I think there is beauty in, you know, implementing this as we move further, knowing we all chime in, we all brainstorm about ideas and how to put together an action plan, basically. So it's could be a lot of work, especially behind the scene. But to me, if I have a little time that I could share for our community and for all of us, I'd rather put that time in this manner, because we know we could, produce a good outcome, and it's worth the shot, worth the exploration. So Pastor Ben, that's my take. Did they miss anything? You think we've covered a lot from
No,
this?
I think we've covered all we need for today, but we would love to get some input or some of your thoughts, or just thumbs up, thumbs down. Um, Throw a piece of paper at me if you don't like it. Throw a paper airplane if you're ready to fly. Those kind of things. But uh, anyone, do you have any thoughts or anything you would like to share about this breaking news?
I'd like to jump in and say I think it's phenomenal, fantastic, and I just have one example to share with you. Um, we do the food distribution, and Sister Annabelle, you know about it. We do it every third Saturday, the food giveaway, and what I've been doing with District 3, 4, 5, and 6. I kind of reshare that, and I reach out to those folks. And I just got a email the other day, and they asked me from District 4, Council Member Ingrid S. Watson, asked us to partner with them on a District 4 Thanksgiving turkey basket donation program. You know, so and in other words, I'm saying that's an example where we can broaden the horizon and touch, just a wider gamut of persons, and be connected, and share resources, you know, for PG County. So I mean, I'm excited about it, and I just want to apologize to you all just being so busy, because we had a community fair at our church, and I really didn't get the word out like I should have to you all. The only reason why I'm feeling a little bit okay with it was we got rain, and rain came in there and hit us around that 2 o'clock time period, and kind of blew things away a little bit. But in the future going forward, I want to be more intentional about sharing better, and those type of things. So I'm excited, to be locking arms, across PG County.
Amen.
Thank you. I would also like to jump a little bit, and it's Mike. I'm very, very, very excited because I've been working on this in the health department, and in our division, the health and wellness. I am the head of the population health, and one of the aim is to have a group of community health workers who can do the social determinant of health assessment in the entire county. And we are now in the process of developing all the pathways for every single need that will be identified. Where can we have resources to meet these needs in the county? And we have some programs that are funded by, some of them by CDC, and some of them also from the federal government. And I think having this PGC will help us have a good partnership to meet the community, because most of the time we kind of look where can we meet people. And if we have already this organization that is in the community, we can just partner to say, this is what we have. We are also creating in our website, there will be a section where everybody can refer people to the services in the county. So why I say I'm very excited, because when you say the social determinant of health is exactly what we need to address, because this takes everything. If you address that, you address the need of everybody. So I am very, very, very happy to support this initiative, and I think we'll work together to make this, successful. Thank you.
Amen. Thank you, Mike.
Amen.
That's so
Yeah.
true. And that's exactly the goal. So anyone else?
I wanted to
Dr.
share.
Lynn.
I'm very excited. I know that there is a high need everywhere, and I know Pastor Ben has already been working at different sites throughout the county, but I'm glad that this is going to be more of a group project, and that everybody can loop in and work together and create those strong partnerships throughout the county as well that would benefit the whole team as well. So I'm very excited, and please let us know how we can help.
Oh,
So we
you
can.
will.
Oh,
Anyone else?
yeah, there's something
I,
too.
oh,
No, you go,
Oh, go
Kat.
ahead,
I'll let
David. Go
you.
ahead.
No, I was just going to say congratulations. This is wonderful. As a proud Prince Georgian resident and a leader in this county, this is something that we always look for is collaboration. I remember and across the county, because I remember when I worked for TNI, Transforming Neighborhood Initiative, we were touching multiple TNI areas across the county. And then when I was with the Board of Education with our community schools, we were in community schools across the county working with the social workers in the schools. And so this health is so important. And as one of the largest counties in the state of Maryland, we have so much disparity here that needs assistance, that we do not get a lot of our funding from the state, where we get some of it from the county and a little from the state. So we really need nonprofits and organizations like PGC. I'm calling you guys by the new name, PGC Coalition, to really, take a lead on this, and anything that we can do to help. I'm a countywide folk. I grew up in South County. I live in North County, but I'm all county. I am vested here. So, I thank you for what you guys are doing, and this is awesome news today.
We need to break barriers, right, David?
Yep, yep,
Remove the barriers and let's be
yep,
inclusive. Yeah.
yep.
Kat?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to say how happy I am. So happy. I'm like a little kid screaming right now because this is so awesome. This is great. Like, I've watched this organization grow with former Councilwoman Danielle Glaros, and now with Councilmember Eric Olson. This is awesome, and I think this is just another step forward that we can take, and we can open more doors to other organizations to join us and just to help out in the community. Like David said, there's such a disparity. Like, there's so much need in the community, and there's always the need of food security, or like, where can I find clothing, or like, how can I do this, or how can I do that. And it's very, sometimes it's overwhelming. And I, with the WhatsApp group that we have now, a lot of them ask for so much help, and I get direct phone calls from the members of the group asking, like, how can I find, where can I find this help, or how can I do this. And it's awesome that we can have an organization that can be a one-stop shop for everything. And this is what you guys are doing, and I'm very proud of you both for having these big hearts. Like, not everyone has a big heart, but I know that you both have such a big heart, and you all want to help the community out. And I'm really, really proud. And I know that there has been some obstacles along the way. I'm sure there has, but you all have been fighting and just pushing through, so that for the better of everyone. And I love it. So congrats, Pastor Ben and Anna.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
I wanted to add into what Kat said. I know that Kat is in that position that sometimes we don't have an answer to families in need. And it's very sad because we get families who are without a home, without a food. So that was the toughest time when we had to say no to people because we didn't have the resources. So I feel like there's always going to be families that will be very grateful. And I think that I'm very proud of Kat too, because I know that she's in that position now that she has to answer to this request and needs for the families in the WhatsApp group. That is the Spanish WhatsApp group I created for a council member. And we have to be very tough to listen to the stories and be able to tell them where to go. So we'll know who to contact.
Yeah. I mean, to piggyback with both Jackie and Kath, I mean, sometimes I'm on vacation and I get phone calls, right? So I really hear them very loud. They go to our food distribution and they talk to me all the time. We joke around, we open up they open up. And so it's our turn as a leader to escalate those voices, right? And hopefully, as a group, we make that voices around their needs to find solution. I mean, and maybe others will listen to our proposals or to our ideas, so that then that voices could receive some help that they needed. Yeah, I mean, we just need to, I think it's that togetherness, that sense of belongingness that I felt now that we are all on the same mindset, right? Big heart. And I think we needed that energy. We need to hang together, hang in there so that this work that's extremely hard to do, this is very hard. But if we know we got each other's back, I think that work will be a lot easier to carry. So,
Anyone else want to share? Got a couple more minutes. I know
yeah.
everybody's busy.
And I know Reverend Clark will leave soon, right? Yep. Do you guys any or questions? Do you have any questions?
One
Jackie?
person raised their hand. Who's that?
I had a question. I know that you're probably gonna give a presentation later on or share more about how you're gonna carry the project, the goal later on for to expand. Um, just like what is gonna be the new, the new goal for also the team members in your nonprofits, to be able to be at capacity for this bigger goal for the countywide goal.
Well, let me speak just for a minute, and then Anna probably will have more to say about that. But the only sad thing about this in my heart today, which is so much joy over everything, is that there just wasn't more that were connected. So now we got to work harder at getting this message out. That's why we recorded it today, so we could send this out to our other organizations. Because, when we say we're better together, that's exactly what we mean. And so Anna was alluding to earlier about coming back off that round table and really taking those three main objectives and how we operate them within the group that has been working together. So there'll be some work for all of us to do in order for us to accomplish the bigger goals. But we're going to try to make it as easy as possible, aren't we, Anna?
Yeah. Yep.
To explain that.
Do I need to explain that? um I think we needed to sit down behind the scene and as a group to come up with the strategy. We will present like a format and then really fill in the blanks together. I think that's the best way to come together to move forward. And another thing that we want to bring about is possibly have a way to kind of like, not just talk like this, but and I'm hoping that's what you want me to say, Pastor Ben. But have a way to go back and what we did just discuss, right? And the way to do that is some sort of infrastructure, which potentially be a podcast. I don't know, something like that, something that we could always share to others, and that this day we as a group discuss this, so we have like a way to remember our thoughts, right? So, and life is too short. You'll never know when life ends. And so it's kind of like our way as a legacy to leave behind this rich insights. Me and Pastor Ben, when we talk, we do have some good information and story testimonials, but now it's just that we pass it. But if we have a way to remember it through a tool, maybe that's the best way for the future generation to remember, oh, this is how it came about, and they learn from it. Maybe our road ahead is longer than we thought. So maybe the future generation could make a big dent on this food insecurity and social determinants campaign, right? So you'll never know. So anyway, Pastor, when did I kind of like
Yeah,
explain it?
yeah, you did. But just reflecting back on what Kat said, about, and I think Dr. Mike, just recognizing that the groups and the organizations we have together, they're doing so much great work. Now, not that we're going to be working together all the time, but we've got to determine, like Dr. Mike said, how can we work together to accomplish this goal? We're not going to be able to reach every goal, but we got to set some specific goals, and then we got to determine how we're going to reach those things. Now, what we've been doing already all this year, almost everybody on this line, we've been working together. We've been doing events together. We've been doing outreaches together. Everybody's getting ready to do the big outreach on October 21st, right, everybody? The Good
Yeah.
Neighbor Day. So, these are the things. We're, through collaboration, we're going to feed over 3,000 people on Good Neighbor Day. I don't think that's ever happened before. We've never fed that many people, but through collaboration, through working together, we're going to make a great impact on that day. Now, what we have to figure out is how we can do it more on a daily or weekly basis. And so it's going to take a little time for us to come together, keep doing the great work that you're doing. And then we're going to figure out how to just come together to be able to make bigger differences throughout the county. And so we're very excited about this. And again, this whole purpose behind this is to be all inclusive, to make sure that all of these groups that have joined us over the years, they can really sense and feel that we need them and we want them to be a part of the greater cause, because we can't, we're doing great things individually, all of us are, but we have found out when we come together, man, we can make some big difference. Just a little bit of work that Annabelle and I do, and others that are on here, we just, we come together, it makes a big difference. And so I want to thank Annabelle for being willing to work with me, number one, and then, us recognizing together that there is a greater need. I want to thank Pastor Mike for understanding the vision. I want to thank Councilman Olson for reassuring us that we were heading in the right direction. And then I want to thank all of you. Your remarks today, Kat, you almost made me cry. You can't be making Pastor Ben cry online. You and Jackie, y'all like, okay. But that heart that you said that Annabelle and I have, we see that same heart in all of you. And we're just so proud to work together at some level. And so greater, there's a song that says, greater things have yet to come. Greater things will still be done in this county. So this county, get ready, because we're coming after you, right?
More love for the county.
More love for the county.
David, you're mentioning you want to say something.
Oh no, I was just gonna say about the recording and things like that. That was a great idea, and also I'm sure you guys are well connected with Tiffany with nonprofit Prince George's, and she does roundtables that brings multiple nonprofits together, so that'll be a way to connect with nonprofits that are kind of like outside of the circle of this area, because when you're not in an area like say South County, sometimes you don't know what's going on and what nonprofits are working down there. So to be able to, like you said, create those goals so that maybe someone down there is on the same goals but is still in the coalition to work together. So yeah, just that was all.
Good idea, David. Yeah.
All right, Anna, I think we're going to let the wonderful people get to the real job.
Yeah.
Go to work.
Well, thank you everyone, and I will send out the link for this recording, and also some of the flyers that Kat wants to share And I don't know, David, if you guys and Jackie, if you have a flyer for Good Neighbor Day, but next week, next on our next agenda, it will be next, I don't know, October something will be our discussion on any, Good
Last
Neighbor
minute things for
projects.
Good
Yeah,
Neighbor
last
Day.
minute stuff. Yeah.
We want to say that you get this link. If you have an organization that maybe used to be with us, or you think that would be a good fit to come and join, send that link to them. Explain to them what this is about, and you maybe spark an interest, because we want as many as possible. All right, this is going to be the final word.
I put the flyer in there and the link for you, Anna, for the Good Neighbor
Okay.
Day.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Well, we can
You
email
got
it
it.
to you.
Yep.
Thank you, everybody. We appreciate you. We're better together. And I want you to have a super blessed day.
Yep.
Thank you, Annabelle, as well.
Yep.
God bless you.
Bye.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
everyone. Have a great one. Bye bye.
Thank you.